Okay.
I was like, that's different for a male because everybody should know how to cook and clean, even the women and the men.
Okay.
Because just in case the male is single for a nice long time trying to focus on him, you should know how to cook and clean. Just in case, you know what I'm saying, you don't have that. So also you can teach your kids how to cook and clean. So a male should automatically have that. And it's still in the cooking and cleaning and all that good stuff. He should know how to do that. With also the duty of changing the tire and doing all that there. Does it take away from her feminism that she knows how to do that? No, not really.
No.
No, not really. But I don't. You don't want to give her a big head and make her feel like, well, not a big head. We don't want her to feel like she don't need a man for nothing.
Right.
You don't want that type of woman. I don't need a man for nothing. I can do it myself. We don't want that because you always need a man.
But do you think teaching her some of the things that are, as we say, a man's responsibility?
No.
Do you think that's the beginning of her being independent, thinking that way?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm saying you think if you progress, so if you start,
if you continue to make her
to do things that we. I mean, is that society or what is it? Because
it's society, yeah.
Or is it the work itself? Because we are built different than women, right?
Well, like changing tire, that's straight work.
Right.
That's a lot of work.
That's it, man. It is a lot.
That's a lot, especially if you ain't got the right jack and you got the little handle jack that you got to keep jacking. That's a lot of work.
The scissor jack, yeah.
The one that
or
comes
other
with the car.
scissors, yeah, and you gotta,
Yeah, like that's annoying in itself. So
okay,
that's a lot.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. So that's why they call it.
That's back-breaking work.
It is
because you got to have a lot of enough strength to break the lugs with this little piece of metal that's short to try to get the lugs off.
Especially because the factory or wherever the car came from, they drew the lugs on.
Right.
So
right.
Boom, 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 and then compared to popping, it's a lot.
It's a lot of work. Right.
Yeah. So that's why it takes away a little bit from her being feminine a little bit.
Right.
Just a little bit, not saying a lot, but I feel like she should, just in case she with her friends.
So she should know how.
Yeah.
As to change, so she should know how, because if she's riding with her boyfriend, it's a lot of men nowadays. That's like early 20s or whatever, some 30s, don't know how to change a tire.
That's why
never changed the tire.
That's why it's always important for a man to be in their child's life, and that's where everybody keep going wrong.
But wait, I hear that, but why I say wait is because, did you listen to me? It's some 25 or 20 to 30-year-olds that don't know how to change a tire that have children. They have sons. So if they don't know how to change a tire and they're in their child's life, and they're in the home and they still don't know how to change the tire, then what?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, this society got lazy anyway.
Yeah.
They call it AAA.
That's what he was like, man, I'm going to call AAA.
I'm going to call it AAA. They're not even going to get down there and do it themselves. Me, I'm going to do it myself for the most part. I hate doing it. I swear to God, I hate changing tires. But I do it anyway.
But it's the difference. And then the whole thing about that is how much time do you have? Because if you call AAA, you might be, 45 minutes to 3 hours in the game waiting for AAA, depending on where you at.
AAA takes forever.
As opposed to you just getting out there changing the tire, doing maybe about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tops.
Yep. 30, 40 minutes.
About 30 tops. That's tops.
That's
you know
tops,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I probably do it about 20.
It depends. But that's what I said. That's why you say it depends.
Depends.
It depends on what jack you got. It depends on.
I can do it with any jack.
That's.
I'm saying I can change a tire in 20 minutes with any jack.
No.
What you mean, no?
Well, yeah, 20 minutes is not long.
That's what I'm saying. You think, think about, no, that's
what I'm saying.
That's including taking the jack out the trunk or wherever it's at.
That's what I'm saying. It depends.
Right.
Weather.
Uh-huh.
If it's cold outside, it'll take you a hot second. Your hand's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you got gloves on.
Man,
take a hot second.
I don't care because I'm amped, though. I'm amped. I got to get where I got to get. I'm out there.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, it depends on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it depends. There's a couple of
It depends if it popped right, you about to go to work. So you're like, oh, let me hurry up. Or if it popped and you just chilling.
Right.
Then you're like, well, I got time. So I'm like I said, it took me about 30 minutes because it was a little chilly. And I had to look wild. Jack, I had to.
Yeah.
I'm like, geez, cry.
You just wind it up.
Yeah.
But, so let's go back to what we were originally talking about. But I can still change the tire in 20 minutes, man. I take it out the trunk, You know what I'm saying? Size up the jack situation, and then boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. I'm done. Taking it, jacking it up, whoop, 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 whoop. Then I got it up. Then take tires, hit the bot, slide it off. Whoa! Before we go back to the initial thing, now they making the cars come with no spare tires.
Not that I see.
Yeah, what? If you do a lot of 2014s and up don't have spare tires. They have like a little kit, and I think maybe an air inflator or something like that. Because I know the BMW didn't have a spare tire. It came with run flats.
That's probably a luxury car.
No, there's just some charges, some cars, man, dude. You got to get out here and check and read your manual nowadays, because you be out like, you know what I'm saying? You can change a tire.
Well, I know all the.
So you get a new car and go out here and change the tire and be like, it ain't even no tire.
Well, I know the new Jeep got 2 new spare tires. So
2?
Well, 2 different ones, yeah.
Oh, 2, yeah, okay.
So
But
they got the regular tire, and then they got the small.
the donut, as they say. Yeah.
Donut. And they
So
got
it's called a temporary tire. I don't know who came up with the name donut.
It look like a little donut.
It look like a little donut?
Yeah.
All right, so look, so what we're saying, initially what we're saying is that, do you think that training your daughter to do, like, change a tire, cut grass, do you think that's a little too masculine, and is it the start of her being independent to the point where she say, well, I don't need a man, you know what I'm saying? And do you think you should do that? Do you think you should teach your daughter how to change a tire? You say yes. So she could assist her boyfriend or her husband who don't know how to change a tire.
Well, that's the thing. She shouldn't be with a dude that don't know how to change tires.
But she don't know that. That's not a question that you would just normally ask. So you think that should be a date question?
That's most definitely.
This should be a date question.
And nigga, you know how to change tires?
Right.
No, I don't think I do know how.
I've never. I could call AAA. Like, dude, that ain't gonna work. We need to be at a certain place at a certain time. You think that should really be a date question? Like, wait. So now that you say that,
Do you know how to cut grass, nigga?
I just get ready to say that.
Yeah.
Do you know how to fix anything in the house?
Yeah.
Do you know what a hammer is? Do you know what pliers are?
Yeah.
So that should be like, what's your favorite colors? He'd be like, well, I like blue, I like green. Can you change the tire?
Well,
What you mean?
You ain't gonna lie.
He gonna lie. I know how to change the
So
tire.
you go outside, pop your tire, and be like, change the tire, nigga. He like, I can't. I don't know how to.
Right. All right. Well, okay. So then, what about? So you teaching your son things that would be considered something for a lady to do, like what? What would be?
There's nothing.
Nothing. So everything.
Cause like a man should be clean on his own.
She know how to clean.
Yeah, he should be like.
You know how to wash his clothes.
Right. Why would you not know how to?
Well, not necessarily wash his clothes. You can take it to the laundromat. I've done that before. I've taken it to the
Still
laundromat.
washing your own clothes.
No, I didn't wash nothing. I took them to the laundromat and paid them to do it. They laundered
They
it.
do that. Yeah, they did that still.
Yeah, what? They still do that? Yeah.
Or you went to what's the name?
No, I went to a laundromat and they laundered my clothes. Yeah, I cashed them out. They gave me my clothes back, all folded and washed and smelling good. I forgot how much I paid for like 2-3 loads, and boom, I just came back and put them up. You know what I'm saying?
See, you see what I'm saying? Generation lazy man.
No, it ain't too lazy because you didn't know nothing about it.
I don't do that.
You don't do that?
I wash my own clothes.
You wash your own clothes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, so now you saying that there's nothing about chores and things around the house that your son can do that won't be considered a feminine task.
See me, I believe in like splitting up the tasks, right? In the household, if you live with your girl or not, if you married, I feel like the women. It's my opinion. No one else's.
This is DJ, not the DJ's opinion, and no one else's.
I feel like the woman should do dishes and stuff like that.
Okay.
We can split off on dishes sometimes, but preferably you do. I clean the bathroom because dudes piss on the floor and they piss on the seats.
Man,
So.
your word, your vocabulary, your vernacular, golly! You ain't whip out, take me.
Yeah, my bad. Men urinate everywhere, all around the toilet and everything. So.
Okay.
So there's their responsibility to clean up the whole bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's how I do it. Like split it up in half.
That's how you split it up. You split it up in half.
Yep.
I mean, okay. So in that thought process, you're saying that your son will learn everything.
Yeah, he can learn everything.
And then the daughter is knowledgeable of everything.
Yeah.
She doesn't do it, but she's knowledgeable of it, right?
Yeah.
So if your daughter meet a guy, right, then she helps him by she takes over washing the dishes and cuts down some of his responsibility, right? So that means she's a helpmate to him.
Yeah, like together.
Together. So together, that's how it is.
Yeah.
So the thought process is your son should know how to do everything. Everything. Wash, cook, clean, cut the grass, change the tire, mop, sweep, disinfect the house, clean the baseboards, everything. And then when he meets a young lady, she becomes a helpmate. Right? So it's like, hey, can you cook? And she's like, yeah. So these are the date questions there, right? So he should ask her, on a date what? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you wash clothes? Can you decorate the house?
Okay, yeah.
So do you feel like if the husband buys a house, he cuts the grass, he keeps up the lawn when it comes to the grass and the yard to a certain caliber, right? And then she plants the flowers, and then she can decorate the house however she wants to. Now, do you think she should be able to decorate the house how she wants to?
Yeah, if we also have an agreement on it.
So you do get
if she like, I want to do this, this, and this, right? And then, all right, show me what you want to do. I want to do this for the blinds. I want to do this for the sheets. I want to do this for that. And I look at all of them. Okay, yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah,
so he's like, okay, I do. Yeah, go ahead, do that.
Then if I don't agree on my head, you think that'll go good with that?
So now you decorating then?
Well, nah. I'm putting
you
my
controlling
input.
her.
I'm not. What? That's not controlling. That's
it is
input.
controlling her.
That's our input.
No, it's not, because you was like...
I wouldn't, but that's the
so
thing.
that means you decorate the house together.
Yeah.
Why not just let her decorate?
Because what if I don't like it?
You don't gotta like it. It's the inside of the house. It's whatever.
Well, I don't gotta like it.
You gotta like it. What do you do? So you don't even be in the living room.
What?
You're not even in the kitchen because she cooking and cleaning all the time.
That's the kitchen, cool.
So she can do whatever she wants in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But not the living room.
What I'm saying, what if I don't like it?
I'm getting the rooms in order now. So the kitchen, she can do whatever she wanted in the kitchen.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so she can do whatever she wanted in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the living room, then that's when you would have that. We got to sit down and work on this together.
No, it's not like that. Why you make it seem like that?
Because that's what you just said.
I just said, like if I wanted to do something, wouldn't you still go to your lady and be like, hey, I'm planning on doing this, and this. And she'll be like, oh, well, I don't think you should do it that way. Oh, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Different inputs.
It don't go that way when you cut the lawn.
Yeah, because the lawn is different. Well, yeah, what if she like, hey, don't cut the trim, don't trim them down too low when you trim it?
No.
Okay.
Don't tell me how to cut grass. You don't tell me how to... You don't tell Suede Covington how to cut grass.
Okay.
That's it. When I go out to cut the line, I'm cutting the line how I want to cut the line. When I want to cut the line, I'm going to trim what I want to trim or add what I want to add when it comes to shrubbery.
Okay.
And wood chips, red chips, blue chips, black chips, green chips. I'm doing that.
No.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
But if she want to plant flowers and do a flower bed and put some roses, I don't care about all that. But when it just comes to the edging and cutting, no, you ain't telling me it's too low, it's too high. I'm doing this.
Okay.
So she could decorate the kitchen how she want to decorate with whatever appliances that she need. But the living room, we got to come together on agreement.
Okay.
And I agree with that. What about the bedroom?
She got a bedroom too.
So she got a bedroom too.
Yeah.
So she go in there, and so she can have it up to a certain point with you. So you still control it.
It's not control.
You an undercover control person. That's what you are.
Okay.
So you can do whatever you want, boo. You know what? Nah, don't. I don't like that. Periwinkle. I don't want periwinkle in the living room.
Yeah,
and then she come back and be like, well, here's another color, like, you know what I mean, fuchsia.
Well, no,
you're like, no, you can't do fuchsia.
I'm not saying she
and then
can't do it. I just be like, hey, I don't really
her,
like it, but then you be like,
that's a nice way of telling her she can't do it.
That's, oh my God.
You don't think so?
That's not telling her she can't do it. I'm telling her she can do it, but I just don't like it.
Oh, but Donna, so you go tell her you don't like it, meaning she can't do it. Because if she care about it, she gonna be like, oh, he don't like that, I'm not gonna do it. No, so now you're using mind control.
That's not what I'm saying. You're making it horrible, man. You're making it garbage. She can do whatever she wants.
How am I making it garbage?
No, you're right.
You sugarcoating it.
Not.
Man, come on, man.
I'm just saying, like, if you tell them, like, you can do whatever, you know what, you're right. She can do whatever she wants. You're right.
No, I'm not. I'm not telling you to tell her
right.
that.
No, you're right.
Right, because you're putting a limit on it.
Yeah,
because you telling her no.
You can do whatever you want.
Right.
You be like, nah.
So that's not telling her she can do whatever she wants. Right. Because you like, it's like Henry Ford. He said back when the Model T, right? He was building the Model Ts. He said you could have any color you want as long as it was black.
What?
That's what he said. You can have any color you want as long as it was black. He wasn't making no different color cars. He was making a black Model T. Oh. So if you wanted black, he got you.
That's stupid.
That was whatever, man. So by that, does that, because the real question is when showing your daughter and your husband to do all the responsibilities in the house, do you think that the relationship titles become confusing in establishing a healthy relationship when they can do everything? Or if so you saying that it's a healthier relationship when both people can do everything? Mm-hmm. Because of what? So
then you won't try to hit you with the, well, I did this, I did that. Like, nah, nigga, we can do it. I can do it myself. Don't be trying to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it out of love because we love each other. Like, okay, we're going to split it up. I do this, I do that, I do this. And then you do that, I do this, I do that. And then you can't be like, well, I cleaned up the bathroom, I did this, I did that, boom, boom. I did all this for you. You ain't do all that for nothing because I could do it myself.
You can do it yourself.
Yeah.
But then,
taking those little stupid values out of it, and now we only focus on each other. If you take away that stupid crap out of what I do for you, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, what I do for you.
Yeah.
But then, what about the manipulative person that you get that they get with it, and they say, well, if you could do everything, you do it then, and then they feel like they got to do nothing.
See, that's the thing. That's why you got to get a person that do both, and that's willing to do both.
Right. So that means in the beginning, you need to ask you know what? These should be part of the dating questions now. So what Suede, Covington, and DJ, not the DJ, has came up with are date questions that you need to put in when you date. To ask, can you cook? Can you clean? And then if they can't cook, will you take, I'm willing to learn? Mm-hmm. You'll take that?
Well, cook?
Yeah. So he said, "Oh, well, I don't know about if she's willing to learn."
Nah, that's cool.
So if she's willing to learn, you cool. And if she cannot cook, but she's willing to learn, that's a B.
Yeah.
But if she can't cook at all, what is that?
But that's the thing, though. I don't want that willing to learn to affect nothing, though.
How? What you mean?
Because today she willing to learn. 2 years down the line, the nigga don't want to do nothing.
I never went to learn.
Never, yeah.
Never went to learn.
That's why that'll be a little issue.
So the willing to learn part is iffy with you, because you don't know what the level of dedication is to that willing to learn. Yeah. So that's something that you might want to think about when you answer the question. Yeah. And then the next question was, can you change a tire? Yeah. Or is it, can you change a tire, or do you know how to change a tire? Right. Okay. So do you know how to change a tire? So the lady, she say, when they go on a date, should they ask the man if he know how to cook?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes know how to cook nowadays.
It is a lot of cats that know how to cook, and there's a lot of women that don't cook. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know.
I know relationships like that where the guy cooks and the woman don't, and their relationship still work out. I know where the woman cooks really good, and then the guy don't cook at all.
At all.
That works out fine, because if she don't feel like cooking that day, that nigga make some noodles.
You want to get you some ramen noodles, baby.
Some fish sticks or something. He warm or something up. He ain't throwing down in the kitchen.
Get a hungry man dinner in there, boy, with a beep, 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 beep.
That's if she don't feel like cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Should she be allowed to say she don't feel like cooking? Wait, because hold on. Before you say that, I want you to answer. You still hold on to that answer. But should she be allowed to say she don't want to cook? You're not allowed to say you don't want to go work and not pay the bills.
That's different if she's a stay-at-home mom. If she's a stay-at-home mom, she shouldn't be allowed. But that sounds horrible. No.
No, it don't. That sound right.
No. Allowed. That's what I'm saying. Allowed. Like, you don't allow nobody to do nothing. You can do whatever you want.
Wait a minute. So now you want to change your wordage after you just told her that she can do the decorate how she want to, but
But nah, if she's a stay-at-home mom, she should be cooking every day. But just like you don't feel like going to work, she don't feel like cooking. It's okay.
But she still got to cook, because I don't get that option. If I don't work, we don't get no money.
If I feel like I really don't want to go to work that day, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go.
But you still got to pay the bills though.
That's fine.
You can never feel like you don't want to pay the bills.
Well, it depends on if a nigga living paycheck to paycheck. Then yeah, I gotta go. But if you
But no. I said, well, we switched from that already to you don't have the options to say, you know what, I don't feel like paying the house note today. I don't feel like paying the rent today.
I said going to work. What does that do?
I didn't say that, but that's still her saying she don't want to cook.
Right, but if you don't want to go to work, are you gonna go?
She don't have the option.
That's not fair.
How's that not fair?
Because if she don't feel like cooking, she don't feel like cooking.
But if I don't feel like paying the bill, I still gotta pay the bills.
But if she do something simple, that's fine too, though.
I didn't say she had to make a mega meal. I said you just gotta cook.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Because sometimes I want a hamburger and some French fries. You know what I'm saying? At the crib, watch the TV.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, bring me my hamburger and French fries.
Wow, that is just horrible.
Hey, you're watching the Suede Covington Show, the best thing on the planet, baby. Live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. We need you to like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? We here with DJ Not the DJ. We just talking about some roles that you teaching your child, your son or your daughter, in a relationship, how those roles affect the thinking of each other in the relationship, trying to make it a healthy relationship. Now, here's one for you. Does saying a man spending money in the beginning of a relationship, is he purchasing her or showing her he can provide for her? Now, that's a question right there, right? So if in the beginning, and this is what society says, if he's a gentleman, if he's a man, he's supposed to pay for the date. Mm-hmm. Right? So he's supposed to pay for the next couple of days because he asked her out. Well, what do you mean, huh? What does that mean?
I mean, because, like I said, dudes' intentions are different, bro. Like, so I can pay for this whole nice lavish meal.
Okay.
Get the booty, I'm gone.
Get the booty.
And I'm gone.
And you go.
So that doesn't say nothing to me.
It doesn't say anything. So that shouldn't be an indicator for her, but we talking about dating. We're not talking about just,
dating, that's the same thing.
I mean, it is. It is. It's the same thing. But you just changed the whole vibe, dude. Like, now I got to try to rework in my mind how to, do the question. So, look, anyway, I'm still asking the same question. Though.
Okay, yeah, good.
So, if you dating, you go out on a couple of dates, right? Are you, so...
Yeah, but yes, you should. Yes.
So, it's like, all right, so you really paying for her time to be out with you because you're showing her that you can provide for her, right? So is that necessary?
That's what I'm saying. You see how you just did that?
What did I just do?
See, when I just said what I said, and then you go, I'm paying for her time.
I'm asking a question. I'm not saying Suede is saying this.
But no, it's not paying. It's paying. Well, yeah.
I got him on that one.
No, because I'm trying to see how I'm gonna word it. It's not like you paying for her time. It's paying for your future.
So you actually making an investment into this woman by dating her, right? Mm-hmm. At the same time, you showing her that you can provide for her by paying on the dates. That's what I'm saying? Is that what that's showing her? No. That's not showing her that.
And yes, in society, yes.
What is that?
Yes.
What is that?
No, I'm
saying
yes. It is showing that you can provide for her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But,
okay.
But I'm saying I don't know. I just feel like that's what you should do as a man. As a man.
Yeah. Like, so you think that's a man's responsibility?
Yeah. Like. Hey,
so if a lady decides to take you out. So say you met a young lady and she's like, oh, and you're having a conversation, and before you say, hey, well, why, why don't you let me take you out? And that's the question. Why you gotta say, why don't you let me take you out? Why you gotta say that?
Let me take you out?
Yeah.
Because you're asking her for her time, if she want to do it or not.
That's right. So you asking her for her time, right? Yeah. So this is the beginning of investment.
Yeah.
All right. So if this is the beginning of an investment into a relationship, and you're looking for a return, right? Because we're talking all investment language. You looking. So what is a short-term investment? Would be to pay for the meal and then get the booty and leave, and then a long-term investment would be building a relationship.
Yeah.
It's just,
well, no.
Yeah, because
short-term, long-term depends on where you take it.
Oh, ooh. Okay, talk to me then, brother.
So if you take it somewhere nice and fancy for the first time, then boom, you looking for long term. If you take it somewhere decent, not too expensive, a little expensive, and she like, okay, That's short term.
The short term. Okay.
Short term.
All right.
Yeah.
And then she looking at it as how much is he willing to invest in me then?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So she looking for, what is she looking for? At that point, what is she looking for?
That. Same thing.
She looking for the same thing.
Yeah.
So if he take me out to this nice, exclusive, fancy restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
he's looking to be with me. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
for the most part.
Like, well, not be with me or be in a relationship. Is that how
Yeah.
you say it?
Yeah, but you know, like I said, everybody's intentions is different. So
Everybody's intentions
so
are
then
different.
nigga take her to an extravagant $2,000 dinner.
$2,000
Yeah.
on a plate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, per plate. Nigga.
Where can you go to pay $2,000
I'm
for
just
two
saying.
plates? Oh, okay.
Well, shoot. You know, what's the name get like $200-300 steaks, but like I was saying, he's spending $2,000-3,000 on dinner, and then just to hit, then go home and be like, yeah, I did that. Next. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's really up to where he at in life. You can't really determine nothing.
Can't determine that.
Or she, or same thing with her.
With her?
She probably just be getting the dinner for free.
Getting a free dinner, huh?
Yeah, getting the free dinner, do her thing, and then be like, nah, nigga, I'm straight.
Really?
Or only call you for dinner.
You know, it's some women that do that though.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's some women that call women for different things, and there's some women that date guys, and this is like, I knew a chick. She had guys for different days of the week for food.
Yeah.
Like this guy, she would call this guy, and it was almost like a regular thing. And I was like, wow, really?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she called this guy to go out for dinner on Tuesday, and then she called this guy for dinner on Wednesday and Thursday, and that guy, and it was like, I met some guys that do the same thing, but not with food, but with other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually, it wasn't all sex for the guy. One time, he was saying he just had his chick come over on a couple days. Every time she come over, she clean up stuff. So he would go out and take her out, and they come back and chill. And if it happened, the sexual happened, it happened. He wasn't pressed, but he knew when she walked in the door,
She's cleaning up.
she was cleaning up. She was getting this, you know what I'm saying? And he would kind of time her where, it'd be like a Wednesday or a Friday or something, and she'd come through and clean everything up. And I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah. Females like that.
Or she'd come and cook. He knew that this chick liked to cook, so he'd invite her over and she'd come cook.
Yeah.
He had leftovers for the next couple of days until I was like, wow, man, that's crazy.
So that's the thing, that's what's wrong with society nowadays. People just use each other now.
Use each other.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just using each other.
So she was using him to get away from whatever she was at to go to his house, so
Well,
she could
nah.
relax. Well, yes, she was.
Well,
if
yes and no.
No.
She probably just liked the nigga.
Yeah, like the guy. Yeah, it's a good possibility she
Yeah,
didn't
just
like.
like the guy.
Well, I mean, she had to like him in order to continue to go over his house, and you know what I'm saying. But that was just in her to clean up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
Chick really like you, didn't do anything.
Hey, man, well, a guy really like a woman. It's the same thing,
Yeah,
right?
look at Will Smith.
Ooh. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You threw that out there though.
You just said what you said.
But you threw that out there though. We was talking about helping each other out. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
And so
I said if a
hey,
chick
look,
really
now
like-
since you brought that up, now the
Yeah.
question is, when he did go up there and slap Chris Rock, when they got home, what happened? Did it go down? Like it went down? Like she really put it on him?
No.
Huh? What you mean?
You didn't see what she said?
No, what she say? I didn't see what she said. No, I
You
didn't.
didn't see that? I don't know if it's real or not.
What'd she say?
But I've been seeing it a lot. She said she didn't need Will to smack him. She can do whatever she need on her own. Something like that. She don't need protecting. That's what Yeah, right. and that's why I said, yeah. Look at Will and Jada. He need to leave that woman, bro.
He need to leave her?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
She
So
not-
Will
she
need to
not-
leave
She
Jada.
does not love that nigga.
She don't let her get. She don't love him.
No,
She don't.
not at all.
So why they together then? For Hollywood? Just to be a couple?
Yeah, probably just the image still.
Image?
Yeah.
Wow.
'Cause if you never seen-
Trophy? She a trophy wife?
For him, but not for her. Like, he ain't no trophy nigga for him.
No, I mean for him.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
she
for
a
her.
trophy for him.
No, she a trophy for him.
Yeah,
Her,
nigga,
for
her.
him. No,
Wait, huh? Wait a minute.
he's a trophy for her.
Oh, he's a trophy for her.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's interesting.
yeah. Think about it.
I
The
am.
only nigga she ever loved was Tupac, and he died.
How you know she loved him like
She
that?
talked about that nigga all the time.
She did.
Yeah.
You know what? I saw today. I was scrolling through the internet, and I actually saw an article where her daughter wrote a letter. Yeah, you saw that to Tupac and said that.
You know what's funny about that? She wasn't even alive when Tupac was alive.
No,
so how does she? She don't even know this thing.
That was so. That's what the mama is talking about around her.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that she really liked Tupac.
She loved Tupac so much.
So wait a minute. So hold on. So what you trying to tell me right now is that she really wanted Tupac. She liked it, his persona, his swag, but she settled for Will because he was what, more stable, more. Yeah, he was more stable. His Pac was going through a lot, man. He was in jail for rape. And,
well,
you know what I'm saying? He kept catching court cases when he was performing because he was beating up people and fighting in the audience.
Yeah, she could.
He lived a wild lifestyle.
She never got over with Pac. That's the thing.
Yeah, she
never got over.
And Pac said not Pac, but Will Smith said he never spoke to Pac.
Because he was jealous of their relationship.
Yeah, she read the same thing I read,
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. He was jealous. Y'all, did you see when they sat down and talked about it, though? He would say he would do so much for her. He said this woman, Jada, woke up and cried 45 days straight.
Because?
I don't know. I don't remember. But she cried 45 days straight, maybe because she was in a relationship with Will. Maybe she was Tupac. Her life was horrible. He did all this stuff for her. She didn't appreciate none of it. And then she said, you did it for yourself, not her.
Man, you know what? I've learned that too. Over the years, man, that when you're doing something for somebody, you're trying to surprise them, or you want to do something nice for like their birthday or any type of event like that, that you really got to listen to that person, especially for their birthday, because if you decide you want to take them out to some exclusive restaurant, right? We say exclusive restaurant, we use that, and that's not what they really want. Or really where they want to go, they're not going to enjoy it. But you're not going to enjoy it because you wanted to do this great thing for them and show them this, and they like, I really didn't. It was all right.
Yeah, that's what,
and then you get frustrated. So you have to, if you want to do that, then that means you have to take them out on another occasion, on a just because, and go there. That way they can't say, well, I would have satisfied for this. I'm like, straight up? Like, really? Yeah, I would have preferred this. You didn't have to go all the way out, but this is what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
For you, and you're thinking like it's something great. Like, man, I'm doing thing, I'm falling down, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and they look at it like, well, I ain't actually do all that. I'm like, no, you ain't have to ask me, nigga. I did it because
I did it right because I did it because I care because I wanted to do this.
Yeah,
this is what I wanted to do.
For you.
I wanted to do. Well, no, it's not really. You know what it is? Is I wanted to do this and I wanted you to enjoy this with me. That's what it is.
Well, not if it's for their birthday.
It's still the same thing. It's the same thing. Regardless of the fact, because it's like I wanted to do this. I want to take you here because I want to go here, and I want to show you this, and I want to have a good time because this is where I want to go. This is where I want to take you. So this is where I take you. So it's about you, when it's really about that person. So you need to really listen to them and pay attention to them on what they want on those specific days. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Birthdays, Christmas, it's all the same thing. You got to give them what they want and what they desire on those days, and other days you can take them wherever you want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it'd be like, well, I didn't really want to go, and that comes to sometimes you get like can I say too down to earth or just down to earth, or just not accustomed to it. Let's say not accustomed to those type of things.
Well, people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're not accustomed to it. So when you try to expose them to it, they like, nah, man, I'm good here. You taking this too high. Just leave me in my pocket because that's where I'm comfortable at.
Yeah.
I think sometimes that causes a conflict in a relationship too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because that's why it's good to mess with somebody that's that's at least a little bit on your level, or or you agree with enough on the stuff. Because you never agree with anybody 100%.
Never.
That'll never happen.
Yes, Will.
No.
I just did with you. I just agreed.
Bro, we disagree about a lot of stuff.
We disagree about a lot of stuff?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You would never agree with anybody. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Never?
Nah. So that's why you gotta get somebody that's on that line so that when you do stuff like that, they appreciate it.
So that means you gotta ask the right questions in the beginning when you date.
Yeah. But like I said, it always different. Because this is the first week. compared to the 10 years. It's different.
So then, all right. So then, because then people. So what do you about? So what do you? How do you deal with people putting on avatars when you asking these questions? Because you're supposed to. Now this is the thing. You ask the questions, but you don't directly ask these questions. It's not that you playing a game. It's that you want to make sure that the person that you're dating is giving their true answers. Because, like you said, depending on what their motive is. And even if their motive is to be in a long-term relationship with you, some people will change their character because they want that attraction.
They want you that bad.
They want you that bad. And they will get into a relationship with you and be this avatar. And then when you get around other people, they act, the other people respond to them differently than you do. And it becomes make you wonder, like, who is this person? Because this person says that they act this way. But when they're around me, they act another way. And that causes, a little hiccup in the relationship because now the other person is like, who are you for real? Because I don't know you. Because when you go around your family, they respond to you way different than how we respond to you. The family responds
that's
to you.
different, though. You would never, you always respond different to your family with them. You know what I'm saying?
But it shouldn't be that much of a difference, though.
No, it should be that much of a difference, but you can be like your true self with your family. And then that's when your spouse will see your true self. Like, oh, okay, this is the real you when you with your family.
But you have to. But if you don't act like that around your family, you quiet, and they talking, and then when your spouse leaves the room, or your girlfriend, your lover leaves the room, and then they all talking, and now you talking and engaging in the conversation. But when that person comes back, you quiet again.
And then that's what I'm saying. That you changing yourself up for that. Then you should never do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You should never not be yourself around.
You should never not be yourself. Look, as bad as you want to be in a relationship with somebody, how beautiful they are, smell, how they look, don't get in that relationship and be somebody else. Now, you can grow in that relationship to become a better person, but don't fully change who you are to where you having conversations when they leave out the room. Your conversation should be the same. Whether your girlfriend, husband, lover, whatever is in the room with you, that conversation should still be the same. You should still be the same person all the time. Always. But room to grow. And you got to understand room to grow. You can be in a relationship and grow to become a better person or to change your life or to change your ideas. But if you just putting on the front to be with somebody, or you just act in a certain kind of way to be with them, then you don't need to be in that relationship because that's not healthy to you. Because that's going to cause you problems and stress because you're not being who you are. You agree with that, DJ, not the DJ?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
You should never have to fake yourself.
Never have to fake being who you are. Self-esteem, that's part of self-esteem. Self-esteem is a very important part of a relationship, man. The self-esteem, your level you gotta love who you are, accept who you are, and then push forward who you are. That's the only way you can have a beautiful relationship and help your self-esteem grow. Because sometimes being in a relationship will help your self-esteem grow. Because that person will help better you. Right? So, it's some key things that people out in the dating world out here, you looking for a relationship. Some questions that you may, want to ask the other person while you're dating somewhere in the dating process to try to find out who they really are.
And stop listening to social media.
Oh my God! Hey, look! Don't gauge yourself off of social media. I mean, they showing because if you look at social media, every woman is curved up.
Oh yeah.
Body beautiful. You know what I'm saying? There is people out in the world like that, but it takes all type of people to make the world go round. So don't try to kill yourself to be like this internet model. This Instagram model, this TikTok chick. You know what I'm saying? Or this TikTok guy. Don't kill yourself mentally and physically trying to compete with these people. Be who you are.
Not even compete, even try to get with them.
Oh, they didn't even try to get with him, to be with him, in a relationship with him?
Yeah, bro. These people be fake, dog.
Oh, they do be fake. Fake pictures.
Fake everything, man.
Fake everything.
Personality. Like, personality ain't even there. So you just dating a big ball of stupid.
Yeah, a big ball of stupid.
Man. Crap is horrible.
It is, man. It is.
It's not worth it.
And why you try to date it? Try to date the
No, you
Instagram
can.
model
You
with
can.
5,000 people following her. I don't even know how you gonna get in.
Not even that. It's just like, nigga, if you do get in, you do get your chance. Nigga, who says she gonna find nobody better, or she think it's better? You know what I'm saying?
Because you never really know what she's looking for, do you?
Exactly. Not even that. It's just like they got options.
1,000 options, 5,000 options, a
They
million
got a
options,
million options. If 5 million people follow them, they got a million options.
a million options.
Yeah.
And that's on one social media platform.
That's on social media. That's not even in real life. And you walking down the street and the nigga be like, hey, what up, dog?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You got 2 million options.
Right. But you still should shoot your shot. We can't
That's what I
discourage
said,
people
though.
not to
That's
shoot
what
their
I didn't
shot.
say not shoot your shot.
What did you say exactly there?
I said don't think it's gonna last long.
You say don't think it's gonna last long if you try to date an Instagram model.
Get your
You know what I'm saying?
Get out of there.
You say, hey, when you see it not working, get out of there, man. You gotta, your mind and your peace of mind is very important for your growth and for you to live and to exist. You lose your mind and you lost everything. You know what I'm saying? Literally, you lose everything. So you want to be conscious of that. Yeah. Hey, like you
mental
know what I'm
health
saying?
is, like I said, everybody always saying mental health is very important, man. Very, very important, man.
Mental health is of the utmost of importance.
Most, because that's what's gonna keep you alive.
That's
anything.
man.
More than anything.
More than anything, your mental health is going to keep you alive and help you making the correct decisions. So we just want to help you make the correct decisions. We want to just put some things out there for you to think about.
Even if you don't think the decisions are correct, at least make the healthier decisions. What's healthier for you?
Now, what's a healthy decision? You know what I'm saying?
A healthy decision is like, if you know she's toxic or she's horrible, get out of there. Get out of there.
And we'll talk some more about that next week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we talked about mental health. We talked about women and men and responsibilities in a relationship. We even talked about cutting grass and cooking and cleaning in the household, man, and even decorating. So join us next week. We're going to finish this conversation up next Wednesday at 5 p.m. on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, with your man, Suede Covington, the best thing on the planet, baby. And, of course, your man, DJ, not the DJ. Hey, be sure to tune in, tell everybody about the show. Do you like the show? Hey, leave your comments. I check the comments on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm checking all the comments all the time and responding to them. Hey, much love to you. We love you. We hope you love us. Hey, keep tuning in. Keep watching the show and sending in, you know what I'm saying, show ideas and comics. Hey, check me out on Patreon. Mm-hmm. Check Suede Covington out on Patreon. Hey, support the show. Till next week. We out. Peace.